Welcome to CHEM 1106 Experiments That Matter for Texas Tech University. This is experiment 5 part C, to test for detecting proteins. So this experiment is in 3 parts. We have a xanthoprotic test, a biuret test, and a anhydrin test. The proteins that we'll be using all consist of amino acids, like all proteins, and amino acids have a certain base structure, like this. This structure is very specific, and it has this R group here. It can be replaced with various molecular groups, and depending on which is replaced with, you get different amino acids. They have different effects, different structures, etc., etc. So we'll be testing 6 solutions, and we'll obviously have water as a control. We'll have a biuret solution. Here's biuret. Biuret is a specific solution that we will be testing later on. We'll have tyrosine right here, and we'll also have glycine. And it says egg albumin. Well, the thing with this though is that's made of a lot of proteins, which are made of a lot of amino acids. So I'm not going to show you the structure because it's like 300 something amino acids in the main protein that's in albumin. So we'll be testing these in 3 different ways. We'll have the xanthoprotic test, where we treat it with nitric acid and then look for a yellow color for positive result. It'll locate phenyl groups, like in tyrosine. And the biuret test, we'll treat with sodium hydroxide, cupric sulfate, and we'll look for purple positive result, which shows us peptide chains, and which is just a string of amino acids, essentially. When they're all linked together, they're called a peptide chain. Ninhydrin, we'll treat it with ninhydrin and look for purple positive result, and this detects amino acids in general. So for safety concerns, nitric acid is very corrosive. It's also going to be really concentrated. So yeah, dangerous. You'll keep it in the hood. You won't get it on your skin, etc. You want to be careful with 6 molar sodium hydroxide. That can be pretty powerful stuff as well. Beyond the experiment, we're going to looking at identifying proteins is obviously something very interesting in food science and things like that. Specifically though, the ninhydrin test is also used to pull fingerprints off of porous substances where powder can't stick, like on non-porous substances. This does that by creating that nice purple color on the oils and the amino acids in the oils off of our skin on porous substances, and then we can see it with imaging devices. So you can see this experiment has a lot of different uses.